ghouls with greenish skin. So close your eyes and you will find that you've arrived in Frightenstein. Perhaps the Count will find a way to make his monster work today. For if he solves this monster mania, he can return to Transylvania. So welcome where the sun won't shine, to the castle of Count Frightenstein.
Yes, you little devils. And now, I will use my powers of concentration, which no one has ever been able to resist. Grow! Grow! Who will go first? Here it is. Happiness in a nutshell. All right, Igor, you are late. Explain.
I'm sorry, Master, but I was outside taking a walk in the rain.
You were outside taking a walk in the rain.
Yes, Master.
Interesting. But now is the time to raise the flag.
Yes, Master.
And to sing our national anthem. Saskatoon, baby. Yeah, yeah.
Gory, gory Transylvania, where werewolves and birds will always maim ya. The murky moor will likely claim ya as we go stumbling.
I pledge by the sign of the three-toed sloth that I will do my best to do my duty, to always obey the laws of the werewolf pack, and to never rest until Brucey lives once more. And he can take his rightful place in the annals of distinguished monsters. And I can return to my glorious homeland, Transylvania, as we go stumbling
Every day you improve with your singing.
I never improved. I am perfect to begin with. I'm a count. Now explain yourself. What were you doing outside?
Yes, ma. I was taking a walk in the rain, Master.
Don't you understand, you yum? You walk in the rain, you get a cold in your head, and it will move down to your chest.
No, Master. If I get a cold in the head, it will not move down to my chest.
How explain you this to me?
Easy, Master. I'll tie a knot in my neck. Oh.
Not funny, Count. Not funny. Blah.
Bwana Clyde's the hunting sort. He's had so much experience. When tracking bears or rhinos down, he asked no interference. He found a 6-inch lizard once to eat that night for dinner. They wrestled for an hour, but the lizard was the winner. Bwana Clyde's the sort of man I really do admire, because no one else is quite as good a hunting story liar.
Hello, and welcome to Zany Zoo. That's where you are right now. And I am Bwana Clyde Batty, and I welcome you to my jungle estate here. Now, we have many things to discuss today, and a lot of beautiful birds to show you. The film we have taken. Now, thank you, boys. That was the band playing there. Thank you very much. Oh, don't they play fine? Just fine. Now, what we're going to do is to talk about a particular bird today, and it's called a hornbill. Now, the hornbill, he comes from Africa. Now, I'm going to show you where Africa is. I think you pretty well know. All right, I'll get to you. We'll get you a banana. Oh, this is Africa. You know the shape of Africa. And it's found in a lot of other areas too, which we'll probably discuss. Now, I have a bunch of film here that we're going to put on the reel, and then we're going to find out all about the hornbill. Oh, my goodness. I'll get so forgetful. I've got the reel on it already, I have. Now, let us get you all filmed very shortly, because I'm sure you're going to want to see all the beautiful birds. Oh, one moment, please, excuse me. Hello, this is Bawana Clyde Batty here. I beg your pardon? Of course I'd love to. I'd love to join you for dinner. Well, isn't that nice? The whole gorilla family's going to be there. Well, that's very decent of you. Cookies and tea, love it, cookies and tea. You bet, I'll be there, that's right. Oh, just some of my animal friends inviting me over for some cookies and tea. Isn't that lovely? That's very friendly of them, and you'll find that animals are very friendly to know. Now, when I go to my safaris, you'll find I take pictures with them in cages, you see, because I go to the zoo. Now, you can go on a safari to the zoo any time you want, you see? It's anywhere you go, you'll find a zoo. We love to go to zoos. All right, now let's get you all filmed, because I want you to see this beautiful, beautiful bird. Here we go. Let's get it all set up now. Everything's intact. That's right, that's right. Now, get the focus set. Now, here we go. Now, isn't that a beautiful bird? Now, that's the hornbill. Now, he's found in Africa through tropical Asia, through southern Arabia to the Solomon Islands and the Philippines. It covers quite an area. Now, they're called hornbills because of their large, bizarre bills, you see. Well, I've had some big bills in my day which I couldn't pay. Now, some species have a large casque, you see, giving them a top-heavy appearance. Isn't it huge now? Now, the casque, larger in males, is made of sponge-like bone, but it doesn't hinder their movements. Surprisingly enough, you know, you'd think they'd kind of tip over. Must have incredibly good balance, I'd say. Now, they have stiff eyelashes, especially in ground hornbills, which have red patches of skin on the face and the throat, instead of casque, you see. Now, they can vary in size from 15 inches to actually 5 feet long, with a 5-foot wingspan. Oh, that's a huge bird, that is. Now, the Abyssinian ground hornbill, now, from Abyssinia, it's 3 feet long with a 2-foot wingspan. Now, that's considerably smaller. Now, they feed in flocks. That means they all get together to have their meals and all their dinners and such. And after communicating some distance between feeding ground and roost, 100 or so spend the night roosting together in trees. Oh, it's like a big apartment building in the jungle, that is. Now they fly in small parties, and I think that's enough for today, because I hear my friends calling me, and we're going to take some old film of all the beautiful animals that we all love and want to see so much. So, Bawana Clyde Batty saying goodbye, and come back and see us at Zany Zoo, eh?
It is written that all the forces born of nature bend not to the success or eventual failure of ignorant men, attached by early regard of bygone karna.
The librarian likes to be alone and left to read in peace. With books about King Arthur or Tom Thumb or Jason's Fleece. Books are good for many things, the old librarian says. They take you traveling, let you meet great people who are dead. But listen as I tell you what the best things books are for. It's when you want to be alone. They pile against the door.
Welcome to the library. And I am the librarian, welcoming you to the horrible, the macabre, the terrifying. Oh, I really must get this place dusted. Now, are you ready for fear? Huh? Our story today is entitled The Dog, the Rooster, and the Fox. A dog and a rooster, being great friends, agreed to travel together at nightfall. They took shelter in a thick wood. The rooster, flying up, perched himself on the branches of a tree, while the dog found a bed beneath the hollow trunk. When the morning dawned, the rooster, as usual, crowed very loudly several times. A fox, hearing the sound and wishing to make a breakfast of him, came and stood under the branches, saying how earnestly he desired to make the acquaintance of the owner of such a magnificent voice. The rooster, suspecting, said, "Sir, I wish you could do me a favor to go around the hollow trunk below me and wake up my porter, that he may open the door and let you in." On the fox approaching the tree, the dog sprang out and chased him off. Are you not terrified? Well, maybe you will be this time. This story is called The Wolf and the Crane. A wolf, having a bone stuck in his throat, hired a crane for a large sum to put her head into his throat and draw out the bone. When the crane had extracted the bone and demanded the promised payment, the wolf, grinning and grinding his teeth, exclaimed, "Why, you have surely already a sufficient recompense in having been permitted to draw out your head in safety from the mouth and jaws of a wolf." The moral is, in serving the wicked, expect no reward, and be thankful if you escape injury for your pains. I knew I'd get you with that one. No, I didn't. But until next time that we meet, I am the librarian, and I say farewell, but come back soon. Goodbye.
Excedrin headache number 72.
Igor! Igor, come here.
Coming, master.
Prepare yourself, Igor. For I am about to show you one of the greatest magical tricks ever attempted
by anyone, anywhere. I am going to saw this coffin in two, and within this coffin is my cousin.
Are you sure there's somebody in the coffin, Master?
Igor, have I ever lied to you before? Don't answer that. I will prove it to you.
Sounds very far away, Master.
Well, it's a distant relative. This will have to wait because the mail has arrived.
Yes, ma'am. I'll go and answer the...
Yes, the door.
Coming, coming!
What's in the mail today?
Yes, a magazine, Master. Better Moats and Dungeons.
Really? Anything interesting in there?
Yes, Master. There's a 13-page supplemental article on how to build a fully equipped marina for your moat.
Let me see that, please. Well, I must give this my serious consideration. Is there anything else?
Yes, Master, a bill.
Naturally, there's a bill. There's always a bill.
A threat from the villagers.
Same old thing. A threat, another one.
And there's another threat from the villagers.
Another threat. Let me read one. Maybe I'll have better luck. I get so fed up with this all the time.
Couldn't be worse.
Now, let me see. Igor, get ready. Dear Count, I love you. I love you. I love you. You see, Igor, they're not all against me.
But, Master, it's in your handwriting.
Have you seen my tortoise, Terry?
I even have smog in my crystal ball. The Oracle was casting horoscopes the other day for people born in early June and the latter part of May. He said if you were born upon the 14th day of June, hair will grow upon your face whenever it's full moon. I told him it was rubbish. What a nasty thing to say. And wondered if he knew that the 14th of June is my birthday.
Welcome. I am the Oracle. I am the world champion palm reader, fortune teller, soothsayer. And unfortunately, world champion crystal ball consumer. But enough of that. In fact, more than enough of that. And on to our astrological sign for the day. Today we are going to talk about Virgo. Virgo is a thinker and a great collector of knowledge. Virgos like facts, and in fact, many Virgos are like walking encyclopedias of information. Virgo spends a great deal of time in thought before he turns those thoughts to action. Virgo is an excellent counselor and a good person to take your problems to because of his sane, intelligent... Oh, my goodness, I've done that thing again. Medic! Because of his sane, intelligent approach to things, he is able to simplify the most complicated problems and put things in their proper order. But Virgo must be wary of his most likely fault, over-criticism. He may be careful to look for the best qualities in other persons rather than seeking out his own weaknesses. You'll find Virgos in a great variety of occupations. I know many in show business: Peter Sellers, Lauren Bacall, Leonard Bernstein, just to mention a few. And you'll find them in occupations such as dentistry, in pharmacy, mathematics, among other things. And now, it is time for the crystal ball. Because you see, I always carry a spare. And this time I didn't catch myself. Or did I? Another no-no for the Oracle. One of these days you're smarten up. Now, you will see. Magic crystal ball. Tell me now, tell me all. Yes, he's coming to me. Listen, all you Virgos. Here is your horoscope for today. A friend may ask a favor from you in the early hours of the morning. Treat him with kindness and give him assistance, all the assistance you can. You may find yourself rewarded in a most unexpected fashion. Later in the week, remember, Virgo, charity begins at home. I should know better than this, but I'm going to ask the voodoo for a message. Is there a spirit lurking about? Tell me what the message is. Tell me, voodoo. Yes, T-A. Please, you cannot say things like that. People may be watching, although I doubt that very much.
Wrong. I am the wolf man. It is happening, and welcome. Hello, I am the wolf man. Griselda, what's happening, babe? You're getting it together. Out of sight, out of sight.
The Wolfman is far, far out.
Hello?
This is Art Twinkletoes. I'd like to speak with Mr. Igor.
Speaking.
Mr. Igor, this is your lucky day. Your name is being drawn as this week's winner of Half a Dance Lesson.
Maybe I should ask the Count.
No. This only applies to you. Now, what we mean is that we only teach one of your feet to dance.
Well, what does the other foot do while the one other foot is dancing?
Oh, he just sits the dance out and hopes somebody will ask him next time. A little joke there. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, just wait a minute until I sit down.
All right.
Okay.
Now we'll begin with something simple. First, the twist. Put your foot on the floor.
Yes.
Now, twist. That was fantastic. Are you sure you haven't taken our course before?
Why, no.
Well, you've got real promise. You should be on Tiny Talent Time with a couple of lessons. Well, you'll be right up there with Fred Astaire.
Golly, I sure would like to take a couple of more lessons, especially to get the other foot dancing as well.
Swell. You can get your other foot to dance by coming down to the dance studio this afternoon while we have our special offer on.
What is that?
Each additional 10-minute lesson will cost you this week only the rock-bottom price of only 99 goulars down. And
Igor, you're wasting too much time with all this nonsense. I will answer the next one. Hello, dial a little.
what is a crick?
I don't know. What is it?
A crick is the sound made by a Japanese camera.
Ah, so! Hold it, Igor.
So I'm ready.
Hey, I dig your letters, so keep 'em coming.
5, 4, 3, 2, ooga booga. We'll be back.
Having done that, who knows?
If you've never suffered indigestion, listen to this small suggestion. Take some mustard, mix it round with a cup of coffee grounds. Add cold porridge, nice and thick. That should make you good and sick. But when you eat it, don't feel sad. Griselda's food is twice as bad.
I'm Griselda, and welcome to Happiness Street. And when a house is haunted, it's no good unless it's haunted all the way. All this beauty and talent, too. Come on in. We've got a lot of goodies for you today. Always lots of goodies. Hey, be a good head. Oh, a little more humor, you know. Now, we've got some wonderful things for you today, because what I'm going to prepare is l'escargots and lime considine. Now, don't ask me what that is, but it's in Griselda's cookbook, and I'm going to make it. Now, always reminds me, have you seen the cute kid upstairs, Igor? Well, I've got to tell you, talk about far out. Every time I see him, he just looks green with envy. I'm sure it's for me and all my beauty. Oh, well, enough of the love making. Now, to get on with all the ingredients. Now, in order to make this, we're going to need some Bond Fast. Now, this really makes it stick to the old ribs. Get it? Bond Fast? Wonderful. Now, we merely take a few little huckleberries. Now, this is huckleberry, and if I had some shark fin, we'd have some huckleberry shark fin. Do you believe the humor? I love it myself. Now, we stir gently. Very good. Now we need, what do we need? Where, oh, here it is. Yes, the old llama milk. How's that for class? Eat your heart out, gourmets. Okay, now we just give that another little stir. And now we go for the last ingredient, which seems inevitably to be over here. I don't know why. Okay. Well, how are you today, darling? You're looking cute. Feather duster. Now, what do we need in here? Now, we want something really good to put in the... Oh, some more carrots. Carrots are always good for the old eyes and complexion. Well, just come on over here now while I explain what we're going to do with the carrots. Because carrots are so yummy. And Bugs Bunny likes them, and a whole bunch of people. See? Now, as I've told you before, they should be scraped carefully. Okay, that being done, now we get ourselves right over to the old cauldron. Boy, oh boy, I don't believe that thing. I'm going to get it moved. Watch it. Okay, now... in goes the goodies. Now, cauldron, cauldron, toil and trouble. Cauldron boil and cauldron bubble. Now, tasters. I don't feel well. But we'll see another time when things are over.
My famous computer has given me the answer. Now we both know. Igor.
Yes, master.
Igor, you see the freckles on Brucey?
See them, master.
Don't be fooled by that. You know, they could be camouflaged turkey pox.
Not the dreaded turkey pox.
Yes, the dreaded turkey pox. I want you to get me my freckle checker.
Your checkle frecker?
No, my freckle checker.
Freckle checker.
Magnifying glass.
Oh, master, I just happen to have it with me.
Very good. I want to check this out to be absolutely sure.
Yes,
I'm sure.
That was tricky.
Absolutely sure. Now, let me see. My great-grandfather's diary. That will give me the answer. Get it for me.
Solution.
Absolutely sure on this.
Grandfather's diary.
Look it up. It'll be under C.
C for dreaded freckle checker. Yes. Turkey pox. Turkey pox. To get rid of the turkey pox, one must exorcise the turkey pox.
Really?
Yes, master.
Exercise. All right. Turkey pox. One. Turkey
Master,
pox.
not exorcise like exercise. Exorcise like to cast a spell on them.
Of course, I recall it now. Here, hold my checkle flecker.
Your magnifying glass.
That's right. All right, if I recall correctly, it goes something like this. Turkey pox. Split. You notice that? See how they go?
Fantastic.
It's all in
Master,
to say.
Today is truly a day for Thanksgiving.
Igor, that gives me an idea. For this very day, I will call it Thanksgiving Day.
Don't make so much noise, or you'll wake my gerbil.
Not funny.
There was a time in days gone by when pet vets were unknown. So in those days, no animals could call him on the phone. The animals kept pouring in. It really is a sight. The leopard wants his spots removed. The elephant wants a diet. The doctor treats them one and all. The place is never quiet. The hippo is the worst of all. He's always coming back. But I think he is nothing but a hypochondriac.
Dr. Piglet, I'm waiting patient-like. He's going to bring me something nice today. The doctor's gonna... Oh, a big cage.
Hello there.
Ooh.
Hello there. Look what we have today, Igor.
Ooh.
Here's a handsome fellow for you.
I know what he is.
What is he?
He's a black monkey.
That's very good, but he's a special kind of monkey, this chap. This is what... Here, would you like a peanut? Come on now. Come on, Concho. That's what I call him, Concho.
Hello, Concho.
Here, I'm going to throw that into you. There you are. This is a spider monkey. Now, he's called a spider monkey because you'll notice how long his arms are and his legs and even his tail.
And his fingers.
Yes, that's very true. And he has this long, shaggy black hair, too. There, you're going to come up and do a little climbing for us. There, little man. Hello there. Yes, it's Dr. Petvet. Remember, pets are friends, aren't they? Hey, Concho?
Look how he curls his tail around.
Now, the thumb actually is absent here, you see. They're born that way, and they just have the externally, while their other fingers are elongated. That means they're longer, you see.
Yes.
Now, they're hooked, they're shaped in a hook form so that they can just swing from limb to limb, and just take a look at what he's doing there. See how his tail, look at that, all curls up. That's it, Concho. You bet. Yes, I don't blame you. Now, they frequently walk direct. You know what that means?
Like human beings.
Exactly. You're doing very good. I'm very proud of you. And now, let's see. Now, the black spider monkey has, let's see, his face, and he has no hair on his face, as you can see right there. Come on, come around here. That's my boy, Concho. There's no hair on the face at all. Now, it's from northern Brazil. Now, there are so many different colors or variated like spider monkey. They're black with a whitish underparts and inner sides of the lower legs and forearms similarly whitish. This species ranges from upper Orinoco to eastern Peru and the lower Amazon on its southern bank.
There's the big river in Brazil.
Oh, Igor, you are absolutely astounding with all the knowledge you've been gaining.
Yes.
You know, our little meetings are helping you no end. I can just tell by the way you're talking. Now, as with any pet, and especially with this monkey, do not feed it candy or gum. That is definitely a no-no. No, that's bad for their teeth and bad for their tum-tums. Yes.
Right.
And isn't he cute? Come on there, little fella. Say hello to Pet Vet.
He's a little bit shy, but I like him.
Now, this monkey needs plenty of exercise, and you can be well assured that I make sure he has all that exercise. I've got an area for him where he just swings around. Oh, he just has a wonderful time.
Dr. Pitvet, you know, I was thinking I also have such a place.
Is that
it would
right?
be very comfortable. Lots of places to swing
I'm
from.
glad to hear that. Now, just one other thing. I want you to know that, well, he'll eat fruit and raw vegetables, potatoes, powdered skim milk, and, of course, monkey chow.
Monkey chow?
Sure. And I want you to know something, Igor, because you're such a kind man.
Yes?
That Concho is yours.
Goody gumdrops.
Check with your sloth friend there and see what he has to say today.
Yes, I'll check with him.
All right. Come around here now.
Mr. Sloth, actually, I have a request to make. You see, this little black spider monkey from northern Brazil is visiting, and I thought, well, he could stay for just a few weeks, maybe. One week? One day?
Oh, never mind. I can hear. It's as plain as the green on your face, I'll tell you. But don't you worry, Igor, because Dr. Petvet will return. Come on, Concho.
Come visit again, little monkey.
You bet we will.
And soon, Dr. Petvet.
Stay tuned for the most frightening part of the show. We'll be back in a minute.
Hey, I gotta tell you, my sister's on a diet. They said that she drinks too much rich blood. So now, she just drinks poor people's blood. I know, not funny. Up, lunchtime.
Igor, come here.
Yes, Master.
I was just poring over these books.
But, Master, excuse me, I just watched these books yesterday.
I don't mean that, Igor. Look, I found this. What does it look like to you?
It looks like an old piece of paper, Master.
No, Igor. It is more than that. This is a piece of paper that is very old.
Yes,
but even more than that, you do realize what this is, Igor. This is my great-grandfather's original plan of the castle. Look, here is the kitchen.
Yes, Master.
And the stairway. This is where we're standing, right here.
Right here, Master.
Igor, what is this?
That's a ketchup stain, Master. Your great-grandfather liked bed burgers.
Oh, never mind that now, Igor. Now, what I wonder about is this. What is that?
That is an X, Master.
I know it's an X, but what does it mean?
Maybe your great-grandfather made a mistake, Master.
A count never makes a mistake. No, Igor. I think I understand it now. It is on the east wall. Yes, right against the bricks. Igor, do you think it could be possible that there would be gold in the walls?
Gold, Master.
We find where this X is, we will find gold, maybe.
Rich, Master.
Rich.
Rich, Master.
Igor, follow me.
Yes, Master.
I have the plans, and we will find the X.
Yes, Master.
And be wealthy.
And rich, yes.
I know we're going to find something. Something will happen. Igor, pay attention and follow me.
Yes, Master.
All right, now, over here. Igor. East wall. Igor, this wall is so dirty. How could we tell if there was gold? We must clear up this situation.
Yes, Master. I have a feeling you want me to do something.
You're right, Igor. Get the brushes, water, buckets, everything. We will wash this wall and find the gold that we seek.
Here we are, Master.
Good. Igor, I have a feeling that this is going to be our lucky day.
I have a feeling this is going to be our horse day, Master.
Igor, where do you keep the brushes? For I feel that I want to help.
That'll be a day. You can't help.
What's that, Igor?
In the kitchen, master.
All right.
Oh, I got something, master.
Hey, Igor, what have you got?
A backache, master.
No, Igor. You have more than that. Look. Look what is appearing there.
Yes.
Igor, it is not gold. It is an axe.
Yes, master. Your great-grandfather was a practical joker.
Yes, Igor. Practical. He made us wash the world, didn't he?
The professor tried to show me how electric circuits run. He said his explanation would be short and lots of fun. So I told him I was ready, and he said, take off your shoes, stand here in this tub of water, hold these wires and this fuse. He said this demonstration is so much better than just a talk. And you'll learn that holding wires while in water is a shot.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen, and people, and boys and girls, and others? I am the professor, Professor Julius Sumner Miller, whose principal business is physics, and some more forthwith, which cometh from this old and ancient place. We have explored the stopper with the pin, and the stopper with the pin and the forks, and the question arises, does it need something like this to support it? No, indeed. There is the pin. There is the pin. And it is very stable. It is very stable. It is very stable. And I just love that. It will not tip off. Indeed, I'll make it even worse. And it will not tip off. Yeah, there it is. And I'm going to make it even worse. And it will not tip off. And I think that's wonderful. But more on this Tower of Pisa, wherein arises a paradox. You see, the plumb line from the center of gravity falls inside the base. I'm going to add a slender bit. And I have raised the center of gravity and shifted the plumb line to the right. Now one would expect, as before, that if I add another sliver, I raise the center of gravity and shift the plumb line to the right. Ho-ho! I am a deceptive creature. Watch it. Ha-ha. I did raise the center of gravity, but I shifted the plumb line to my right, your left. Now, what you all expected me to do was to put it on symmetrically. And that would have been the downfall of the tower. And here is a better example of it, likened exactly to the Tower of Pisa. Here it is, and if I raise the center of gravity, shift the plumb line outside the base, it will most certainly tip over. And I have a question to pose for you. Some of you of a bright and sharpened mind might give contemplation and thinking to the question of the real Tower of Pisa in Pisa, Italia, because it is on the verge of disaster. It may indeed tip over any time. And all the great minds of the world have given it their attention to save it from collapse. Perhaps you have an idea. Let me go back to Mr. Newton, the first law of motion. And this is to be likened to your affairs when riding in an automobile. Here is a little vehicle, and here is a person in the vehicle. We'll imagine that the vehicle is at rest at a light signal and starts up suddenly. Whoop. You know that your head is jerked back. Watch it. What I said was wrong. The head is not jerked back. The head stays still, and the body is pushed forward by the back of the seat. So that so-called thing called whiplash is falsely named. The head is heavy, it stays put, and the back is pushed forward by the seat. But this is what happens clearly. Now, you know that if you are going at a rapid pace and suddenly are brought to rest, what happens? The vehicle stops, but you keep going. Proof. Watch me. There it went forward. So, here is a beautiful elementary example of Newton's first law in its several parts.
Out of sight.
What were you doing with that butter and coffee cup?
Planting flowers.
What kind were they?
Buttercups.
We will return momentarily.
And don't forget to write, you know who? The Wolfman, me.
The castle lights are growing dim. There's no one left but me and him. When next we meet in Frankenstone, don't come alone.
The show is definitely over.